I feel like at Christmas time, you want to be with the people that you love the most. And because of that, at Christmas time, I feel like you miss people the most. And this will be my third Christmas, actually, without my dad. He passed away a little over 3 years ago. And, I'm so incredibly grateful for my belief in angels and my belief that our loved ones are never far. And I've had several really sweet experiences that have, strengthened this belief and made it feel so real to me. And I want to share one of those with you tonight. And it actually happened 2 years ago when I was on Dancing with the Stars. Some of you got me through that experience. Thank you so much. But I describe that experience of being on the show as one of the most fun and exhilarating things that I have ever done in my life, while simultaneously, it was also one of the hardest things I have done in my life. And the reason it was so hard was because here I was dancing in rehearsal with my partner, Mark Ballas, 6 to 8 hours a day. 6 to 8 hours a day of ballroom dance rehearsal. And then at the same time, we were getting ready for our very first Christmas show. Brand new tour, brand new music. And so after I finished my ballroom rehearsals, I would go rehearse for several more hours with my tour crew and my dancers. And so I was doing double, sometimes triple rehearsals every day. And then about halfway through the season, we left on tour. And so now I was flying back and forth on red-eye flights from the East Coast to the West Coast to compete while doing shows and meet and greets every day and still practicing 6 to 8 hours a day of ballroom. I was exhausted. I've never felt like that in my life. And, when there was only a few weeks left, I was pretty much at the end of my rope. And I displaced a rib. My body just started to give out. And that was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. And I just felt like everywhere I turned, I was going to let someone down, and I didn't know how I was going to accomplish the things that I still needed to do, like shows every night and competing on the show. And so I turned to the only place left now that my body had given out and my mind was foggy. And I turned to my Heavenly Father. And I asked for a blessing. And in my faith, that is something that we do a lot, is you can get a blessing of healing and comfort. And I was given a really beautiful blessing where I was promised that angels were with me and that they would be with me and they would help me find strength and give me strength beyond my own. And more importantly, I was told that my Father would be with me every step of the way until I made it through this particular journey. And when I tell you that I relied on this blessing and these promises with everything I had, I remember I would go to bed at night and I would kneel down to say my evening prayers and I would say, Heavenly Father, I have 4 hours to sleep right now. I need it to count as 20. And then I would go to rehearsal the next morning and I would say a prayer in my mind of, I have 5 hours to rehearse right now and I am not ready. I need it to count as 10. And I truly did turn to my angels and my Heavenly Father and ask for that help and that strength beyond my own. And sure enough, I went step by step through my day like this until my partner Mark and I made it all the way to the finale of Dancing with the Stars. And we flew in on a red-eye, and just minutes before our final performance, we were backstage, we were warming up, doing our thing, and we hadn't slept in over 24 hours. And I just started to get super confused, like you do when you don't sleep. It's a form of torture in some cultures. And so I just started to forget everything. I forgot how the routine started, and I couldn't remember how it ended, and I couldn't remember the middle, and I literally started to cry and have a panic attack backstage at Dancing with the Stars. And of course, right then they come up and they said, Lindsey and Mark, to the stage. This is reality, live TV. You can't say, I need 5 minutes. No, they took me out to my mark. The commercial break ended. The spotlight hit me, and I only had time to just say a quick 2-word prayer. And I looked up into that spotlight and I just said, Dad, help. And And never before in my life did I think I would ask my dad for ballroom dance help. Then the music started, and the routine just happened. And for the next 90 seconds, I swear I danced that routine better than I had done in any of our rehearsals, and frankly, I danced in that minute and a half better than I've ever danced in my entire life. And I know that it's because I was given strength beyond my own, because this was a time when I was actually physically broken and mentally at my limit. And I really do believe in angels. I really do believe in miracles because of this experience and many others, and just because my own testimony. I believe that at times we all come to the end of our rope, and you may look around and think to yourself, like, I can't be everything I need to be for my kids in this moment, or I can't juggle all the things that I'm asked to do, or maybe it's just looking in the mirror and thinking, I'm not everything that I wish I was. I truly believe that you can turn to Heavenly Father and your angels and you can say, I only have 4 hours to sleep, and I need it to count as 20. You can ask for miracles, and because of that, this song, because of my belief in these things, this song has become really special to me, because not only do I believe that angels are heard on high, but I truly, truly, with all my heart, believe that they are walking around us all the time and helping us have strength beyond our own.